So here we can see now our header have been what uploaded. This is the special design we made in Photoshop. So now we can what decide where we want this header, how we want it to appear. Either we make it to appear behind title and description instead of title and description, or have the description placed after the image. But I always prefer you use what instead of what title and description, so that the title and description will not what appear in front of your design, then to make it look rough. So when you click on this instead of title and description, you click on what okay. Remember, in our Archie special there's no dash here, so that's why I said anything you do in Photoshop is going to what cover up every other thing, so it's better you use the rename you used. Now you can see our header have been changed. So now let's reload our browser and see what changes have been made so far. And voila, that's our header uploaded right there where we want it in what Photoshop. But it does not look very good with the background and everything of the site. So now let's talk about what designing the website, designing the blog so it looks really cool and it fits into what the header column and the header background, so that it does not look like weird. Is this site different from the background entirely, or what's happening? You get. So now we're going to what design it, make it look like really cool. So designing it, we go back to our dashboard. Now we are done with everything here in our layout, so do much on layout anymore, because we want to what go into what editing it. So we can choose to quit our layout and come back to the dashboard which we were working on, which is here. Then we reload it since some changes have been done.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we reload it, it's supposed to show us some of our new changes, which has to do with our header. Understand? Because we've already changed the header from this RT special and brown background to a new header. So when this reloads, it's going to give us what our new design header. You can now start talking about what the main thing, which is the end thing about the design. I think I got a message before. Is it WhatsApp? WhatsApp is really a cool place. Fidelity. Huh? They are telling me that I just withdraw money. If I don't withdraw money, where will I survive? So let's continue with what we are talking about. This is the header we just uploaded. It's now in our dark now. So now we want to what design our website to look good and fit into what our header. Next we are going to talk about what adding our menu bars, but not in this um dashboard design or whichever. So when we come to our background, we can now choose what background we want. We can choose from here anyway, but I always prefer we choose from this aspect of it. mm, or let's just try something here. Let's just use this one here. You can now see this one has a closer look. So this one has purple background and whichever, and this one has purple theme and all of that. So I think this one is okay now.
Wait. I don't. But okay, continue.
Okay, as in how did I just get here all at once? Okay, I just made use of these suggested themes. They have several suggestions that I can make use of instead of me going as far as searching for the images I want to make do it. If I want to upload, let's say I want to make use of picture as my background, I can just come over to the list. You can see upload image. I'll choose browse. Then I can choose to use this picture of Auchi Polyrector as the photo background, that is the blog background. If it opens up now, I'm just hoping it opens due to network and the rest. So we can now see this is a picture of the school rector, and if you see here, it's been what added to the photo background. Now there are a few things you can choose from what you do. You can see, but if you look now, you can see that the background is scrolling along with the content of the site. So for you not to watch scroll along, you can choose to watch edit it. You choose the alignment of the background. You can align it left, you can what align it right, or whichever you want. And you can also choose to what prevent it from scrolling by unchecking this. So when you do that, only your page will now scroll. You understand? That is what using image as a what your background. But I really don't prefer using image as background, so I just like to use this selected theme. So now this is what our new site. Let's remove image. Let's select something like this. And that's okay. Let's select this one. Select it. Use default background color.
So that one's okay.
I just want to select one. Okay. So this one is very fitting. Okay, so now we have what our background, but I want us to have something like what borders here, border lines here. You understand? So for us to have a border line, we come to advanced, and then we'll come to accents. You can see separator line. So what we're going to do, we choose our separator line to both this color. So you can see now we are designing our OT specials blog or website to be what in purple. So when we after doing all this, we can now what save, apply to blog. Template applied. So now let's reload our site, our OT special site, and see how what we've done so far. You can see the difference now. So we can see our site is what changing for the better. Okay, so in our next tutorial we're going to talk about what uploading contents to what our site. We're also going to talk about what adding pictures and what movies to our site. So that is that for this section. Don't forget to subscribe to our videos and like our pages. When at before the ending, I'll give you a link to what adding the our page to your